introduce yourself.
So I'm Peter Wilkinson. I'm a sophomore here at UNH, and I became involved with this event actually last night around 10 p.m. I was on Facebook, the class of 2016 page, and I saw a post by a student named Cody, it had about 284 likes. It was about students wearing Boston clothing and gear today on campus, just to show our support for those affected in the Boston area. And immediately I thought, why not all come together for a big group picture to show how the UNH community can come together to support those affected by this really terrible event. And from there, I commented on that original post, and we then made an event, me and Tiana, and students were notified, it was shared, it blew up from there. I've never seen anything like it, and now we have over 1,100 students listed on our event page that are ready to come tonight, and we're really looking forward to it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Peter.
Sorry.
No. Okay, so what does this mean to you besides that? Like, already there's so many students here, like what are you expecting for tonight?
So I'd say tonight we're expecting, if we could get 1,000 students, that would be absolutely amazing. I think that would be the perfect turnout. You can't ask for a whole lot more than that. But I think just the fact that we already have, I'm looking around me right now, and it's already getting close to 50, 60 students, and we're still in the beginning stages of this event right now, and the numbers are going to continue to rise. So I'm looking to just bring the UNH community together tonight on a really special evening. Yeah.
Okay, so when the bombs happened, what was running through your head? Just take me a little bit through that.
Really, it was just shock. I could not believe what was happening. I remember I was just glued to the TV for a solid hour and a half. I actually first heard about it in psychology class, immediately went back to my dorm, turned it on with my friends, and we were there for the rest of the evening watching in disbelief. It was really just disbelief.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Cool.
I just want to get a shot of you with your Celtics shirt on.
Sure.
So kind of just like look stoically at the camera.
Should I smile or
No,
not?
just kind of like. Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. And where is the third person? Okay, so introduce yourself.
My name is Gregory Gottlieb. I'm a sophomore at UNH.
Okay, so Greg, first tell me a little bit about what was going through your head yesterday when you heard about the bombs and everything going on.
When I first heard about the events at the marathon, I think like most people, I actually didn't really believe it. It was a little bit surreal, or completely surreal. It took a lot of time to sort of sink in. And there was a moment where I sort of had to sit down, take time to myself, and realize that this was an intentional terrorist act.
And so why did you bring together all these people? Why did you organize this video? Tell me all about that.
We're on a college campus. Life moves very quickly, and I feel that sometimes we need an event like this to sort of take a step back, take a deep breath, and come together as one. Especially sort of this moment in the year, we're going into finals, you sort of lose track that you're not just a college student on a college campus, you're a member of a global community.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Great.
That was
Oh, sorry.
fantastic.
Do you want to just say your involvement one more time in planning this?
I'm sorry?
Did he talk to that?
What? No.
wanna
Say
just-
what you're involved in.
Like organization-wise?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do the whole thing again, the whole introduction?
Oh, no, you just have to say how you got involved in it.
Okay, so I'm a member in Tau Kappa Epsilon, and when this entire thing came to fruition, it really was just a matter of mentioning the idea at our weekly chapter meeting, and next thing I know, there's 1,000 people in a Facebook group and a couple hundred showing up at T Hall.
So this is organized by Tau Kappa Epsilon?
No, we don't want to have our name bound to it. This is a university-wide event with UNH students and nothing more.
Okay, so it's just kind of hosted by the students?
Yes.
Start.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so
Wait, sorry, first introduce yourself and explain what you're doing. And you can ask questions.
Hi, I'm Tiana Vestry, and we are here lighting candles for the Boston people that were injured and have, families that are part of it. So that's what we're doing here at UNH today.
okay, so first off, Tiana, thank you so much. Tell me a little bit about what went through your head when you found out about the bombings yesterday, and from there.
Well, I'm from Boston, so it hit hard. A lot of my sister and her brother-in-law, my brother-in-law there. They don't live far from there. I have a lot of friends that go to school there. So there's just a lot of family, friends and relatives that live in Boston, and to have something hit hard at home, it scared me a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sorry. And how did you get involved with this vigil, and what have you been doing all day to get it together?
Oh gosh. So one of the guys had posted something about just getting a group of us picture, and we said, well, why don't we do something bigger? And so we just started, wrapping off ideas, and we were like, why don't we do this whole thing where everyone comes together? And we just got that all together, figured out maybe we can do candles to light for the victims, and I've been running around today getting, word out, Facebook, calling people, just doing a lot of stuff to just promote and say, hey, this is what's going on here at UNH tonight, and just come down and support everyone that was injured and affected from it.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Who's the next victim?
You're a grad student.
I'm Sean Hopkins, and I'm a graduate student.
Okay, so Sean, tell me a little bit about what was going through your mind when the bombs went off yesterday.
Well, I had gone to the Red Sox game, so I was down in the city, and I was in Kenmore Square, which is about half a mile from Copley Square. But at the time, I didn't hear or see anything other than the emergency vehicles, and it wasn't until later that we saw and heard the news of what happened, and then I got out of the city as quickly as I can in case anything else happened.
What was really going through your mind, like the effects and what people did?
Everybody was in such disbelief. Nobody had any idea still what was going on. Everybody I saw was huddling together and crying, and it was just complete, everybody was shell-shocked.
Yeah. Okay, so why are you here tonight? Tell me.
I'm here to honor everybody that was lost and injured. One of my best friends was near the finish line on the other side of the street, and luckily she was okay. And my sister's boyfriend was running in the race, but luckily they were also safe, but they could have been injured or worse, like everybody else.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cool.
And you're going to be staring into the camera the whole time. I know I'm over here, but
okay.
Yeah, it's not weird at all.
All right.
And then I'm going to ask you like 1 or 2 questions. Just try to give as long as a response as possible, whatever you're thinking.
Can you ask me before we do that? Can you tell me what they are so I'll know?
Okay,
or
yeah,
is it...
so I'm going to basically be asking you what was going through your mind when the bombs went off, if you know anyone that was there, and then why you're here at the vigil tonight, what it means to you.
Okay.
Okay, so pretty open-ended, pretty easy questions.
All right.
Okay, so really quickly introduce yourself, so your name, your year, and what you're involved in.
All right.
So do you want to take? Or no, it's your turn. You're good. You got it.
All right. I'm Bobby Ryan. I'm a senior here at UNH. I have come out here tonight just to support my country and my fellow Americans.
Okay, what was going through your mind when the bombs went off?
The first thing I thought of was my sister. She works at Brigham and Women's Hospital, and I was extremely worried about her, but luckily I had a text from her saying she was all right, and
You might have to stop me. It's about to start.
You want to start again?
Just repeat that one question.
Yeah,
Okay.
so what was going through your mind when the bombs went off?
We're going to wait for that? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good.
We're going to wait for 8 of them. 6 more.
Sorry.
That's fine. Is this good right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you'll be totally fine. Really quick, I know we're not filming, but why are you wearing an American flag?
Just because I am an American and I love this country, and I mean, the attack may have been in Boston, but there are Americans who are hurt, and that bothers me. It saddens me deeply to see that. And as an American, I just, wearing this flag, I don't know, it makes me feel comfortable. This flag flew over the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., and it means a lot to me.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so what was going through your mind when the bombs went off in Boston? Did you know anyone there?
I knew my sister was in the city working at Brigham and Women's when the bombs went off, and I was worried about her. Luckily, I checked my phone, and she had texted me telling me she was all right. And my dad works over at Children's Hospital. I was worried about him too, but I knew that he was fine. He talked to me as well. I just wanted to make sure that everyone was out of harm's way. I called and texted everyone I could. It was to the point where the phones were not even working because I knew so many people were calling, making calls. I was just happy to get any texting calls that I could from my friends and my family.
Okay. And so then basically today, why are you here at this vigil again? What does it mean to you and to see so many people out here?
I mean, I grew up just outside of Boston. I mean, I've spent lots of time down there in Copley Square, like lots of good memories growing up, and just to see an attack like that happen so close to my home, I've been just bothered by it. I went down to the Red Cross in Massachusetts today and donated blood, and I'm just here today because probably for the same reason everyone else is here, just to support Boston and support the United States and New England, and just, you know, being good patriots. Everyone here is a good patriot for coming out.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thank you. You too.